happy Fun Fold Friday. Oh my goodness. I have a really pretty, really nice fall card for you today. And as I'm teaching you how to do this, the fold that I'm going to teach you is called a diagonal fold or a triangle fold. All right, so before we get started though, my name is Kristina Reese. This is Creating with Kristina, and I help card makers overcome their creativity block by teaching art design lessons while doing card tutorials. So that's what I do. I would love for you to let me know you're here. Tell me where you're from, and if you're watching this on replay, please type in replay. Also, before we get started, I wanted to remind you that our starter kit, we have a promotion on that right now, and if you want any more information on that, please let me know. Let's go on and get started. Okay, so who do we have here this morning? Hey, good morning, Kim. How are you? All right, so we're doing a Fun Fold Friday, and this fold is called, I call it the triangle fold, but some people call it the diagonal fold. So you'll hear it both ways. If you type it into Pinterest for some more ideas, you need to type it in both ways to get all kinds of ideas. All right, the supplies that we need, that I'm using the Beautiful Autumn. I'm using Nature's Beauty. We're using this cute little fox. Whoops, let me get the glare out. We're using the stitched shapes and the layered circles, particularly for this card, but on the other card that I'm going to show you, I'm using these. Now, what I was just about to say, wow, we got all kinds of people here this morning. Nancy and Nicole and Pamela. Oh my gosh, good morning, everyone. These kind of items, these dies, are things that every card maker, even scrapbooker, needs in their supplies, because these are what we call foundation pieces. So I'm going to take that little cute fox, but he needs to sit on something. I don't want him just floating in the middle of the card. So I'm going to anchor him with a couple of circles. So that's the importance of having these kind of dies in your collection. All right. So we have that. Oh, we're also using, here's a punch that I haven't used in a long time. It's just the classic label punch, but I just love it. Yeah, we're using that today. Let's see. And of course we're using some ribbon trim. I barely have any of this left. Our color scheme, I love the fall colors. Isn't that pretty? Whoops, that one's upside down. Real pretty fall colors. That's our color scheme. All right, let's go on and get started. So this is called a triangle fold card, and what you'll need, and I just did this on white scratch paper because I wanted to mark it, and you'll just need an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and this is actually going to make 2 cards. You want to first score at the 4 1/4 and then at the 5 1/2. Score first, then cut. Then just take, now this will not fit in, it won't even fit in my big guillotine. That's just too long. So what I've done, now I'm a quilter, so I have this big quilting ruler, but whatever ruler you have, and you just line that up on the 2 I mean, you can't even see this in the camera. Let me turn it this way. There we go. You just line up your ruler on the 2 diagonals like that, and then just take a cutting blade, either an X-Acto knife or whatever you have, and just cut across the middle. And let me show you what that creates. Okay, so this is 1/2, and oh, you can barely see that, but you can, let me see if I turn it over. If you, there you go. You can see those score lines a little better now. It's kind of hard on this color. This is crumb cake, but I think you can see it there. Now, we're just going to fold that one down and then this one over. Isn't that fun? And that's it, the triangle fold card. But the fun part about this triangle fold card is it is an awesome base to create all kinds of fun cards. So we are going to make a fall card. Let's get started. Now remember, all of these supplies are in my shop, and in September, if you'll use this host code, if you spend over $50, I'm going to send you a little gift, a thank you gift for that. Now, I pulled the Gilded Autumn paper, which is this really pretty paper here. Okay, and we're going to use these pretty leaves. But I also pulled out the plaid tidings. Okay, and that, look, they match. Isn't that great? So I have those two. And you're just this, of course, like I said, you're making 2 cards because you're cutting all these things on the diagonal, and the only thing to do with the other half of the diagonal is just to make another card. So you're really making 2 cards at once. So here I have this. Let's get some tape and tape this on here. Oops. Come on, tape runner. There we go. Very nice. Okay. And actually, it's easier if you go ahead and fold it like so it's not moving on you. This is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so just like you were doing a regular layer on a 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Wow, I've got Jean here too, and thank you so much for sharing. You all, when you all share these videos, it helps so much for other people to find it. Oh, there's Nancy. Oh yes, we are well. I hope yours, Nancy, I hope your family's doing well too. Thank you. I know my mother is still in rehab. We did FaceTime with her. I didn't think she could do FaceTime. Silly daughter that I didn't think she could. But she could, and she liked it, and it was fun. The nurse helped her, of course. She's still a little upset though. She says, they have me down here and they won't let me leave. I said, sorry, Mom. Stupid COVID. Yeah, COVID won't let her leave and won't let us actually come down there. So she'll be there for probably 6 weeks. She's been there a week already now. There we go. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, she fell and broke her hip and her leg. So she is pretty much, all right, isn't that pretty? Don't you love how those go together? Isn't that awesome? Right. And I went ahead and stamped the inside with the same colors, and the beautiful autumn stamp set, you know, has these leaves, so I just took them in the mint macaron and the Cajun craze and stamped that. So let me go ahead and put the inside in here while we have this going. All right. And this also is 4 by 5 1/4. So very regular cuttings. The only thing that's different on the size of your mats will be this big 8 1/2 by 11 cut on the diagonal. So it makes a pretty large piece there. And then, but it just folds over like that. Isn't that fun? Yes, thank you, Nancy. She is. She's on the mend. All right, now, how I'm going to do my cute little fox. All right, let's move our card out of the way. And the first thing I did is I took this, pull it up here. There we go. I took this, this shrubbery here. Shrubbery. I feel like I'm on Monty Python. And I just stamped it twice and cut it out with the stitched circle. Then I took the layering circles and I cut out some Cajun craze, and I'm just going to layer these two together. Okay. Now, I'm going to do something a little different here. And I am going to put my linen trim here on the back of the Cajun craze before I attach it to the gold. All right, so, and you all have seen me put ribbon on the back of circles 100 times, but we'll do it again here. Let me, whoops, I shouldn't have put the tape down. All right, that's fine. Make sure I have enough though. Ooh, that's barely enough. Let's pull that out some more. There, that's good. Okay, so just tape that down like that. Then I just take my finger's width and I wrap it and I go that way, and then I take my finger's width on this side and I make it go that way. And then when you turn it over, of course, I have it going in a crazy direction. Will that work okay? Oh no, I don't like that at all. Replay. Oh, and Cindy's here. Man, I got all of you girls today. I love it. All right, I want it to go across the center. There we go. All right, so I just put a finger's width here. I come across, take a finger's width here, and whoops, and I come across. There we go. That's better. Then I take my scissors and I trim it. Oops, got a little too much on this side. Oops, so it looks like I snagged the ribbon a little bit there. Let me just trim that off. Come on. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so there, let me pull that up again so you can see it better. And I'll flip it over so you can see how I do that on the back. Pretty simple, huh? But I love it because it just gives a little interest, just a little fun. Now, let's attach this to our gold piece. Now, the linen thread gives it some dimension, so it's not going to stay very well if I just tape it down like that. So I can either glue it or I can use dimensionals. Remember though, says, what cutter do you have that allows you to cut that long? Oh, Dorothy, you missed it. So I have a quilting ruler and an X-Acto knife. Yeah, I don't have an actual cutter that can cut that long. So you'll need to get a long ruler and a cutting knife to do that. Or you can, if you don't have a cutting board like that, you can draw the line and use scissors. So. All right, we're going to glue this down, and I got me a new bottle of glue. Oops, I hadn't even opened it yet. There we go. Because I got tired of my old bottle constantly clogging up on me. Okay, there we go. And then we just center that on there. Okay, and we're going to give it a minute. This is on a gold foil paper, so I want it to be sure it's sticking there before I let it go. And this liquid glue dries pretty quick. Not too quick, but quick enough. All right, now let's put some dimensionals. The only trick is, now remember we have a diagonal opening, so you do not want to adhere your focal point to both pieces. That would not be good. All right, so let me get my dimensionals here. And so just close your card and look and see where you're going to place it. And say, all right, so my dimensionals are just going to go on this side. And I'm just going to use 2. That's plenty strong. Whoops, I already forgot where I am. There we are. Okay. Did I totally messed that up. Good grief. All right, hold on. I need one here and one here. I totally missed. I can't talk and create at the same time, I've decided. All right, there we go. And that just rubs right off. Okay, perfect. Okay, so far so good. Now I want to do this cute little fox. It's just so precious. I love it. Okay, so far so good. I've already colored my fox too. So I punched it out. I pull it way close for you to see. So I used the crumb cake and the Cajun Craze. And the way you learn how to color something is to go find a picture of it on the internet. And so I just found a picture of a fox. And the cute little fox had a white chest like that. And, you know, had some highlighting and low lights and some reds and browns in its fur. And so I just pretty much, I tried to copy it, but, you know, it's kind of my own it's my own painting also. Now we're going to put this cute little fox right here. And let's put him on a dimensional. Yeah, I don't want to put too many dimensionals or it won't go through the mail, so be careful about that. Your card can only be a 1/4 inch thick. Oh, I wanted to show you. So learning my lesson about the 1/4 inch thick, I know y'all can't see that very well, but I just took a piece of cardboard and cut a 1/4 inch slot. Now someone told me you can actually just go to the post office and they'll give you one, but you want to make sure your card can go through that or you'll have to pay extra postage. And nobody wants to do that, so watch the thickness of your card. Now, if you're hand delivering it, go for it. Make it really fun. All kinds of stuff on it. There we go. Our precious little box. Oh my gosh, I love this little thing. There we go. Not done, not done. We have one more thing. This is from the Beautiful Autumn stamp set. And this is where I took the classic punch and just punched it out. And it just made it real simple. And we're just going to put that right there. Real simple. And I'm just going to use a little glue for that. And we are done. We are done. There we go. Hey there. Let me pull it up so y'all can see it better. Isn't that pretty? So the triangle fold card is just a great card base, but makes it so interesting. I mean, your person who gets it, I mean, you could just make the card like this and just open it regular, but how fun is it when they go to open it and they go, oh, look at that, yay. So fun. All right, I wanted to show you another one. So I have a friend, and I'm sad to say they lost their puppy dog. We have the cutest Playful Pets suite in the annual catalog, and I never get a chance to really use it except for when someone loses their pet, and that's sad. But anyways, so we did this, and it's always in your heart. And I just cut the puppy dog out from the designer paper, and this is where I was saying I used this shape set here to cut these two out, and just used the designer paper. And once again, I pulled out the plaid tidings, and then you just open it up and just says sorry for your loss. And so I made that card also. Yay. I hope you all like this. I hope you do. Now remember, our starter kit is going on a promotion right now, and people are always looking for a great deal. This, especially right now, we're like, oh, I'm not sure if I should spend my money. Well, go ahead and get the starter kit. $99, and you get so much stuff. But on top of what they already get, you get these 2 free stamp sets. And once again, I need to go here so you can see. These 2 free stamp sets are in the starter kit. This bling is in the starter kit. And actual card kits to make 16 cards. All of this, but more than, but on top of what our starter kit already has, the $125 worth of product that you choose out of the catalog, a paper pumpkin box, little card kit, all kinds of stuff. So look into our starter kit promotion. You can find that on my blog or in my shop. I hope you all enjoyed this fun fold. Look at that. I was so close to 15 minutes till I started talking about sales. Oh, I love you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful, awesome weekend.